A fantastic day to head to the zoo.
Neil Anderson joins us again live from Swamico. Good morning, Neil.
Hey, Neil.
Well, good morning, and it's a beautiful day to come out to the zoo, and we're out here watching the Waddle cranes.
Who weighs 15 pounds?
15 pounds. It's hard to believe, 6 feet tall, and I say there's not much to them, but I'll tell you what, there's a lot of fight in those guys, and you have to be real careful when you're working around them. We go in when we work with them, and most of the time what we have is we have them trained so they'll go over to the right. You'll see there's a little hut, and there's a little shift lever on the outside. So what the keepers do is they shut that off, their normal routine. They'll shut that door, they'll put the food in there in the morning, and then they'll open that, and these particular cranes are conditioned to go ahead and walk in. Then they shut that and they go in. Very seldom do we need to be in the same space with that. But one of the things that we also did with this new exhibit, like I said, we expanded the old exhibit. You know, it's about twice the space, the land space for them, which is real nice. They're out further by the giraffes. But one of the things we took into account, of course, we got a windy day today, and these guys, because they're that light and they get their feathers, sometimes with that wind, you know, they can get from that fence over to here. So we have an additional fence in front. We've had this all the time. But one of the things that they learned over the years when it's windy is to climb the corners, okay? Oh. So what we did with the new fence, there's no 90-degree corners for these birds. And she got real good at that. So as soon as it was windy, we kind of knew that, you know what, she's probably going to be on the other side of the exhibit. And sure enough, you know, so what we did is putting up the new fence, so we got all kind of rounded corners. But I'll tell you what, we've got a lot of things going on out here this spring, and we talked about, you know, with the new construction. You see, just over here, we're actually right across from the prairie dog exhibit as well. But the new Mayan food court, construction began on Monday.
Wow.
And we're expecting to have it up and running by the beginning of October. So visitors will get an opportunity to go ahead and when they're coming out here to kind of watch the construction. And right now there was an old exhibit, they've dismantled it, and a lot of things going on. They'll be moving a lot of earth over here, but that's kind of a fun process as well. And you see the prairie dogs, another thing new, we've got prairie dogs here, but we may have some new little prairie dogs showing up anytime. Usually it's right around the end of May that the little ones come up. And you see the peacock here? Yeah. Now, see, these peacocks are real smart. And what they do is the zookeeper just came by and put the food out. Okay, so see the peacocks, they watch that, and they'll go around, and I can guarantee you when we put the tortoise food out, probably next segment, there's going to be some peacocks hanging over there. And you know what they do? They pick like the best fruit out. And then they go, okay? And they wait for that. They sit and watch the zookeeper. So hey, when you're coming out, you know, one of the kind of a neat thing to do is watch when the zookeepers are going on their routes and how the animals react. That's kind of fun to do when you're at a zoo as well.
Yeah. Well, Neil, we'll check back with you next hour, okay?
Hey, sounds good.
Thanks, Neil.